Hey class, so I wanted to talk to you today about bodyweight squats. In general, we're talking about the squat pattern of human movement. So we have to look at, generally squats are gonna be two legs. We're gonna move into single leg, which will be more lunges, but for now we're gonna focus on what kind of things we can do with two legs at the same time, which starts with the foundational squat pattern. So first I'm gonna have Christian stand, feet are about shoulder width, hip to shoulder width apart. You'll notice that I'm going to have him turn his toes out slightly. The best way to find this, and Christian, if you want to do this, take a couple steps in place and then just stop. Wherever your feet are is fine. The goal here is to have him keep his feet flat on the ground as he squats down. Now this is going to look a little bit different for everyone, so do the best you can as you follow along. Try it yourself and you can look at the mirror as well. So Christian, I'm going to have you put your hands out in front. I want you to sit back like you're sitting on the toilet. This is a great cue because he now knows, oh, I gotta try and find the toilet with my bum. All right, so go ahead and sit back and then stand up. Good, let's do about 10 of those. Sit back, stand up. Now notice as Christian does this, knees staying over the toes, totally fine. He's got a flat foot on the ground. Go ahead and come on back up. You'll notice that his knees are not collapsing together. That's a good thing. And he's got good flexibility here in his ankle and hip, and his upper trunk is relatively parallel to his tibia. So you see these two lines. If you want to do me a favor, Christian, just face that way and we can do the lateral view. So let's take a peek at what I mean by the parallel tibia to trunk. So Christian's going to do the same thing. You'll notice tibia and trunk are relatively parallel. Good, go ahead and do maybe two more of those. Good, come back up. Now, go ahead and face the camera one more time. Show me a valgus collapse. So when I say valgus collapse, I'm talking about the knees going in. And this is actually an absolute no-no. We're going to do this with Christian to show you what not to do. But if you're catching this, we're going to show you a correction that you can do to fix that. So go ahead, Christian, show me a valgus collapse. Notice now, his toe is here, his knees are drawing in. Go ahead, let's do that one more time for me. You would have a client, or if you're working with yourself, you might see this happen one more time. Just automatically, you may be wondering, well, how the hell can I fix this? Because this isn't good, right? Go ahead and stand back up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give Christian a mini band. He's going to put it around his knees. This is what we called feeding the dysfunction, or reactive neuromuscular therapy. Essentially, we're telling his body, as he does this now, he's got it above his knees. You can see he's got it flat on his leg, his patella's there, so the band's above his knees. The band wants to pull his knees together. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So go ahead and same setup. Get comfortable, arms out in front of you. Sit back and stand up. Don't let the band collapse your knees together. So go ahead and stand back up. Christian, do just a couple more of those. Do you feel feel yourself resisting now? Okay. So now he has to actively resist with his hip. You should feel this in your glutes a little bit.
Yep.
And this is actually going to keep his knee, it's giving him a neurological cue going, hey, it wants to pull me in, but I'm not going to let it, I'm going to push out. So that turns on his glute and that helps set his knee up for better success. And so that could be a correction that we can do throughout our squatting series.